I get a fridge full of Taco Bell because one manager gets $500 worth of food from the other manager's store 15 minutes before close. So my kid works at the local Taco Bell, and yesterday he comes home with like 6 bags of food. I'm talking quesadillas, chalupas, nachos, burritos, the works. Our entire fridge is stuffed with Taco Bell. I'm like, what the hell is all this? Did you rob the place? That's when he tells me about the most epic workplace revenge I've ever heard. So there are 2 Taco Bell locations in our town, maybe like 3 miles apart. My kid works at the one on Main Street under this manager named Carl. The other location on 5th Street is run by this guy Lenny. Carl and Lenny absolutely hate each other, like serious bad blood going back years. It started when they both applied for the same district manager position and Lenny got it, but then lost it 6 months later for some policy violation. Ever since then, these two have been going at each other. They'll poach each other's employees, steal customers by running competing promotions, just petty stuff that makes their boss crazy. But last week, Carl apparently crossed the line. He was at some manager meeting talking trash about Lenny's store, said his crew was lazy, his food was sloppy, and that corporate should just shut down the 5th Street location. Word got back to Lenny, and he was furious. Now here's where it gets good. Both stores are owned by the same franchise guy, and he has this policy where managers can order food from other locations for quality testing. Like, if he wants to compare products or check on consistency between stores, it's supposed to be used sparingly, maybe $50 here and there, but technically, there's a $500 limit per month. Lenny realized he hadn't used his testing budget at all this month, and he had an idea. Tuesday night, Lenny sends his assistant manager Dave over to Carl's store. This is at exactly 9:45 p.m., 15 minutes before they close. Dave walks in with this massive order. Not just any order, but the most complicated, time-consuming stuff you can get at Taco Bell. He orders like 30 Crunchwrap Supremes, which take forever to make, 20 quesadillas with extra everything, 15 Mexican pizzas, which they barely make anymore, so nobody remembers how, a dozen of those 7-layer burritos that require like 10 different ingredients. And here's the evil genius part. Dave knows exactly what he's doing because he used to work at Carl's store before switching to Lenny's. He orders everything with modifications. Extra this, no that, substitute this for that. The kind of order that makes the kitchen crew want to quit on the spot. Carl's behind the counter watching this happen, and you can see his soul leaving his body. His crew is supposed to clock out in 15 minutes, but now they've got to make enough food for a small army. And the worst part? Since it's an official corporate quality test order, Carl can't refuse it. He has to make everything exactly right, so Dave just stands there smiling while Carl's crew scrambles to make $500 worth of the most complicated Taco Bell order in history. The fryer's going crazy. They're running out of ingredients, and everyone's stressed because they know they're going to be there until like midnight cleaning up a mess. Meanwhile, Lenny's sitting at his store just waiting for Dave to come back with the goods. When Dave finally returns with all this food, nobody at Lenny's store wants any of it. It's almost 11 p.m. They're all about to go home, and who wants 30 Crunchwrap Supremes at that hour? So Lenny tells my kid, who was helping close up, to just take it all home rather than throw it away. That's how I ended up with a fridge full of Taco Bell. But the story gets better. Apparently, Carl had to pay his entire crew overtime, and they didn't finish cleaning until almost 1 a.m. And get this, Carl's store had a surprise inspection the next morning with the franchise owner and some health department people. Carl and his crew had to come in at 6 a.m. to make sure everything was perfect after staying until 1 a.m. dealing with Lenny's revenge order. My kid says Carl looked like he hadn't slept in a week when he showed up for his regular shift. Best $500 Lenny ever spent.